Hello, everybody. This is Max Farrell from Dex FX Markets. This is the broker overview lesson plan. We're going to be talking about choosing a broker for your Forex step bot. Now, there's only a handful of companies here in the United States and abroad that we really trust with this process. It works on every single broker, and we'll talk about that here in a second. But there's only a handful that are here in the United States that are regulated. And that's by the NFA, the CTFC, and a handful of organizations that make sure that these guys are doing what they're supposed to do and they're not ripping you off. Those three that are here in the United States are Oanda, Forex.com, and the newly added Nadex mother, which is IG.com/US. Okay. The only one that's on the list for the USA non-regulated is our trusted friends over at Traders Way. Now, the pros and cons, everybody has them, right? But listen, the real simple list is it's super simple. The U.S. regulated companies, their main pro is that you can add money easily, you can take money out easily. It's heavily regulated. There's protection on. The banks have to be here in the United States. There's a lot of protection for your money. Okay, the customer service is decent, and it's usually relevant to the people that are here in the United States. Where you get some stuff that's overseas that may not be relevant to you because they have different laws and different aspects. The cons is that when you put money into a broker account, you can't trade Forex one-to-one. I mean, you could at a micro level, but you have to be very, very super careful. You need a couple $1,000s per every pip that you would want this thing to move. And having leverage of a 1 to 50 is very low. So if I had $1,000 in account, I could actually trade $50,000 worth of asset because Oanda and Forex.com and even IG give me an opportunity they let me borrow that money while I do this trade. That's what leverage really is, about borrowing money. Now, the non-regulated, which is the Traders Way one that we have currently, the pros are that they do have a higher leverage of a 1 to 50 to 1 to 1,000 or 1 to 1,000, super huge. So if I have $1,000 in my account, I can trade accounts up to even almost $1 million, at that point. And that gives me a great opportunity to be able to trade a lot of lots in that solution. Now, the one thing that is difficult is putting money into the system and taking money out of the system. That's really important to keep in mind, is that if you need your money quickly, you need it to go in quickly, you need to get out quickly, there's a lot of regulation in their particular countries to keep money from going in and out, right? So you just have to be very careful. We suggest that you do research on every single one of these. And listen, there's going to be companies that have good reviews and bad reviews. I don't think I found a company that has just all good reviews. And I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of people out there that hate Forex.com. There's a lot of people that love it. A lot of people that love Traders Way and a lot of people that hate it. The best thing to do is to just scan through some of them, see if there's any major flag violations that tip you off. But is to call the company themselves. If they don't have a phone number, or if you want to chat with them and ask them a bunch of questions, please do. There's other training that will be inside the system that will talk about the questions to ask a broker from that point. But here I'm just getting you involved in the step bot. So we're just looking to make a choice. On that, you want to choose either the regulated or the non-regulated. The destination for the U.S. regulators is going to take a little bit longer for you to get to your end result for whatever your goal is for your money. So you're going to take in smaller steps, but they're going to be small. They may be small, but they're going to be sure-footed and strong. Okay, you're going to create a very good foundation for your future. They're going to be around for a very long time, right? And they just can't go in and change a bunch of stuff in it to not give you your money, right? Well, the non-regulated are more to be able to trade more lots because it has more leverage, but you might not get your money out as fast or get money in as fast so you can build up more. So you have to kind of decide which way you want to go. Regulated here in the United States, long-term and sure, while non-regulated, fast and loose, but could make a lot of money. This system does work on every broker. So if you don't see a broker up here that you normally use, please write me in at max@dexfxmarkets.com and let me know, and I'll do an investigation and talk to them and start to put it out. I'm going to be putting out my own personal view on brokers in videos to come. There is no conflict of interest here. Just as before we go, no matter what, I will never join a broker's introduction broker system or affiliate program where I get paid to send people to them. I'll never do that, and neither will my company. And the reason being is that we don't want to have a conflict of interest. If there's a problem with a broker, we want to tell you about it where we wouldn't suffer financially. We want to be very transparent, honest, and open. I want to thank you for your time. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And as always, trade well.